Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. Welcome to your reading for September 5th through the 11th. These are a little late getting out, but if you'd like to join me for the premiere video that I'm doing at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time US on Sunday, we'll take a look at the overall energy for everybody for the week and kind of go through the astrology a little more. But let's take a look at, wow, you are being encouraged to step into your own power. We're just going to take a look using the 9-card spread at the energy for this week, and then we'll take a look at Mercury in retrograde, and your ruling planet, Venus, is moving into Earth sign, which is very nice. It's very supportive energy for you. She's moving into Virgo on Monday. So your overall energy here is sharp and shadows. Obsidian. That's really contrast. So sharp and shadows. This is very much like there's a lot of wow, almost as though you can't necessarily see everything that's going on, and it might be making you a little tense. We have the scissors here, and they're cutting a cord. And so I think it's time to release the things, like being willing to pull out your sword of truth and step into your power and say, that doesn't work for me anymore. We have a full moon coming up on Saturday. It's in Pisces. That's energy that's very supportive for you. And there might be a need to release and let something huge go. And it has to do possibly with what makes you feel safe and secure and loved, and it's very, very almost, it's carnelian is here in the center here. And carnelian is around sexual energy, it's around creative energy, it's around self-empowerment. Getting root chakras when you get your basic needs met, but the next step after your basic needs are met is your ability to feel empowered to start creating what it is you want out of life. And this one says to get curious. And so what are you curious about? Where do you want to go from here? I think this is an opportunity for you to really cut loose things in your life that don't work and allow there to be space for things to come in. Hematite showing up here in the area of what you've been thinking about. You've been thinking about, what do I need to heal? What do I need to release? What do I need to let go of? It's very reflective. It's very silver and shiny. It looks like Mercury, actually. So it reflects back to us what we put out into the universe. And so there may have been an examination going around what it is you're trying to build for yourself. In the area of the anxiety of selenite, and selenite is a healing stone. It is about finding the balance, and it doesn't need to be cleansed. It will self-cleanse. It's a very healing stone. In fact, as I was really sick, I was using selenite to help me to heal. It just really has a very high vibrational energy that can really help you and assist you. So if you have some selenite, you might want to work with that. So we have peridot. Peridot, so much life in you. Okay, so I have some here. It's kind of like this light green, dark green. So it's got the yellow, the healing energy of the heart chakra, but also the self-empowered. And this is in the area of what's been blocking you. And it's almost as though with this cup here that there is a need for you to understand you have so much to offer. You need to believe in yourself. There feels like you need to believe in yourself and release and let go of what's not working for you, because how you transform the situation is to step into your sovereignty. And I think that somehow you have become disenchanted, or you don't have enough value in yourself, place enough value in what, and I think Venus moving into a fellow earth sign, she's in your house if you're a Taurus rising, of your creativity, but she's, no matter where, she is empowering you through this nice flow of energy to get organized and to restructure things and to see who you are. So you have envisioned the future as the action to take. Precious opal. Envision the future. So getting very clear on where you want to go. In the area of finances here, you're being asked to trust your feelings. So a lot of times we put everything on paper, you know, bills, money, whatever, right? We can get everything and we can do all the analysis, but then it comes down to there's a couple of really good options, and that's where you have to start trusting your gut, because your intuition is very high, Taurus, and you should allow yourself to trust it. And so go with what brings the joy, right? So if you have a choice between two jobs, one pays more but you're never home, and the other one doesn't pay quite as much but you get to be home, you get to spend time with your family, that might be the better choice, right? How does it make you feel? In the area of the heart space, moving forward over this course of this week, there's this very healing energy here. It's salt, and so allow yourself to take a salt water bath. Allow yourself to cleanse and release, to let go of, to pamper yourself. You know, maybe you need to go get a pedicure or something. Do something really sweet and nice for yourself that makes you feel valuable. There's some reason here that it feels like you have forgotten how important you are. Better with time. And what are you becoming? Well, you're Taurus. It's just, okay, so North Node's in your sign. Things are shifting and changing. There's a trust that things are going to develop in divine timing. But it's about you really following your heart and doing what it is that you want to do. Look, you're showing up. I love this. We have the cow, we have the elephant, and the bee. What is sweet. And I really feel like this is this. To increase the money and the flow in your life. Abundance is more than just money, right? It's love, and it's how we feel, and it's the joy factor. And so spread heart healing with joy. The elephant says to open yourself to true abundance. But notice it's green, not the color of money. It's green, the color of the heart chakra. And so again, that peridot showing up, it's really these colors here, this yellow and this green kind of mixed together. It is about creating joy and happiness and understanding what true abundance is. And the cow is the card of true abundance. Give with unconditional love and grace. Because what you give, you will receive. That's that balancing act that comes in. And so the more you put out into the universe, the more it comes back for you. So that's the beginning of the week when the moon is in another sign. That's in Virgo, Capricorn. So it's trining Venus, it's trining your sign. It's giving you all this opportunity to reground yourself and to refocus on what is really important to you. And then when the moon moves into Aquarius on Wednesday and Thursday, you have the inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. That was that hematite. What you put out into the world is reflected back to you. What you put out into the world, the nurturing and the care you put out into the world will be reflected back to you. If you're being miserly and holding on tight to your resources, and resources are not just money. Resources is our time, it's love, it's energy, it's anything that you're doing. And the more that you, wow, you're getting a bunch of cards. The more that you give to others, the more you're going to receive back. I'm not surprised that you have so many cards, because the North Node in your sign is very busy, very active, trying to help you. Look, you have reflect on your priorities. So much about the reflection coming up. There is an opportunity this week for you to take a little step back. Mercury's turning retrograde on Friday, and so the energies are really kind of slowing down. We have 6 planets now retrograde in 2, 3, maybe 3. I can't recall exactly. Yeah, we've got 3 asteroids: Vesta, Juno, and Chiron. They're all going retrograde, so it's a time to really do a lot of restructuring, a little slowing down. So you have here, reflect on your priorities. The new moon in Virgo said, oh gosh, it says last quarter moon in Aquarius, which is very interesting. All right, so we have the new moon in Virgo. Trust that all will be well. See all that beautiful green chakra, healing, growth energy? Work through your feelings and let your fears dissolve. Work through your feelings and let your fears dissolve. Pamper yourself, release this energy of it's going to be difficult to heal, and just start envisioning your future in which you're really happy. Like, envision what you want and be willing to release. Obsidian is very much a healing stone, and in this case it's about cutting out and releasing and letting go what doesn't work for you. So you have persistent drive. Envision your future and then be willing to move in that direction, gliding through the currents and adrift in the shadows. The shallows. These two are very similar. These two are very similar. With a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease. Grace and ease, right? Give unconditional love and grace. With grace and ease, you can glide through a situation, going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow with your dreams to allow them to take flight. When you envision your future, whatever it is that you want, the persistent drive then is to bring your actions into alignment with what your dream is. And sometimes with Uranus in your sign, that's going to be a sudden shift, a sudden change into a whole new direction. And if it brings joy into your life, then it would be something that would be worth it. Adrift in the shadows, take a few deep breaths and reconnect with your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. This is a week to really do some healing and some nurturing. I do want to take a look at that Mercury retrograde and get advice for you. That Mercury retrograde is at 8 degrees and 55 minutes. So basically 9 degrees of Libra, backing up to about 24 degrees of Virgo. And then it will move forward and it'll clear the shadow on the 17th of October. And then we have eclipse in the South Node opposing your sign on the 25th of October. And so this next 6 weeks or so is a really great time to do the restructuring, do the reorganizing, so that you will know what new direction to start heading in with that eclipse. Following your intuition. They really want you to consider what feels right, when you put everything on paper and you weigh it all out and you've done the analysis that you are comfortable with, and you are faced with two choices that are similar but not the same. That's when you follow and trust your feelings and your intuition. Trust your intuition is a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. And this is in the money sector. So there's something over the next 6 weeks financially that you might be shifting around. And so trust yourself on that. All right? You guys take really good care. Tonight, 7:30, I'd love to see you there for the premiere. I think these are coming out on Sunday. They might be coming out on Saturday. So it's Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. every week. And I'm on Facebook every day if you want to check in and see what the energy of the day is. I get a little more into the astrology there. You guys take good care. I mean that. Talk to you soon.